podcast, Journey of Life and Spirituality. Our new topic today is life path and purpose. What is our purpose?
What is our purpose? Hello, I'm your host, John M. Nelson. Today we're going to be talking about life path and purpose. So let's start here because it will probably be a very short session.
Yes.
These are questions that we receive from the viewers who have watched the show. So my first question to you, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. You know, we done this show again is not to influence our knowledge into anyone, believe in anyone, but it's to share what God put into our heart to do. It's a promise we were given, it's a mission. We are spreading the word of God in a peaceful way, where we embrace everyone, every religion, so for we can be in unity with God and ourselves. My first question to you is, what is our life path?
What is our life path? Life path is such a broad question. And I have to say, for everyone, it will be different. Because we all have a different life path. Even though our connection is infinite with God, and God is
the ultimate power. But He do give every human being on this planet a different life path. And so it is for us to find what is our life path. Yes.
Some people believe in different ways of finding their life path. If music speak to them, it could be your music, you use it to touch people, to heal people, to speak to people.
Yes.
Some people it's through art, film, it's through movies. They will see a topic that is very controversial and they will make a movie about it, and they will touch lives. And so theirs is hard. And then you have people that is very
unique.
Very unique, very humble, very emotional, and they use their way of their emotion of taking care of people.
The life journey.
As
a testimony.
Just like Mother Teresa.
She
was a very kind woman, and she dedicated herself to helping people. So everyone have a different life path, and it's for you to find yours.
One great example, Nelson Mandela. He have used his life path
for freedom.
Martin Luther King is one of those people who have used the life path for freedom for others. And Jesus have used his life path, his mission, to die for sin that was not his own. John the Baptist. And we could go on and on, all the prophets in the Bible.
And so each one of us have a
different life path. So from my understanding, for what you just said, life path have to do a lot with our journey on earth. To go back to our purpose and how our journey can affect others. Can you go deeper?
And my thing is, how? If your life path and another person's life path doesn't match, then what happened?
Yes.
What happened? You know, it's something for you to have this beautiful thing that you have to share with the world, that you have to do. But when, say, it's your loved one, your mom, your dad, your son, and the two of your life path clashes. This one could be somebody that is fighting for freedom, for fairness, and the other person is saying, well, I'm trying to take care of the sick.
Yes.
While one is saying, if there is no balance, there won't be any sick to take care of. So what happens when your life path start to clashes?
We saw that in relationship. It happened a lot. Let's say, thank God for me, I'm a spiritual person and you are a spiritual person.
Yes.
So our life path cross in a way where we intertwine with each other.
It's aligned.
But I have family members, others family members, and friends who I know the life path, what God created them to do or what they're destined to be, the partners is the opposite. How do you go from loving someone, being with someone, and realizing your life path doesn't match that person? Do you continue in that journey and divide it, this bond, this love you have invested years in, or do you say, God, this is what you are giving me. Give me a sign. This is for me. If this is for me, make my partner in the same understanding with me. So I think life path can be a blessing if one can maturity with it and find blessing with your partner. It can also be a curse for it depends how your partner or your family, especially families. Sometimes it's not even your partner. Sometimes your partner with you. Sometimes it's family who's against your life path, and it shifts what you meant to do, and to what you should be doing or what they wish you to do.
And also we have to try to learn our best. Love yourself.
You love yourself.
Practice self-love.
Yes. It is a key to
your family will give you advice. Thank God I have good family. I have my mom, my dad, my sisters and brothers. They're all my husband. I've always
been
there for me. They have always helped me through my dreams. They have never once said, no, don't do it. So thank God for that I have good family and friends. But what if you have that person telling you, no, don't do this, no, don't do that, then what do you do?
What do you do?
What do you do?
When your life path cross with your loved one, whether it's your spouse or to a family member or a best friend. Sometimes you could be in good path with your family, with your spouse. Your best friend is not with you. And next thing you know, the journey you took that will help the world or that will be pleasing to God hurt your friend. And sometimes you have to cut them loose.
And that's where you have to step out of your comfort zone and know that you
did your best. You done nothing to hurt them.
And this is what you have to do.
You have to let go. And it's not hard feeling. And the mistake we shouldn't be making as people, as spiritual people, or as human, when we know God put it in a part of a journey for a better tomorrow or to help others, we shouldn't let friendship destroy it. For example, the reason why I say this, your best friend, your close friend could be your friend. Soon whether you win the lottery, whether you become a pastor, whether you become a runner, whether you become a musician, whether you become a celebrity
actor,
because they cannot use you or access you the way they want, and they have problem with you. You have to tell yourself you done nothing to them.
Yes.
This is what God put you. If they love you truly, they will support you no matter what.
And sometimes in life God put you on a path, and you're trying your best to fulfill that path, that dream, that drive that you have, and people will look at you from the outside and they'll be like, they're showing off, they're doing it, or here they go again, or they're not doing it right. But guess what? When God is for you, no man can be against you.
Man,
that's what you have to tell yourself and keep pushing for.
Keep pushing. Man may have their opinion. Whatever you do it. Know that God is with you. Never do anything to show off. Where you may have a nice shoes, you can't wait to go to the prom, you can't wait to go to a gala to show it off. That's different. But your journey, you must do it because it feels right, because it is you.
You want to make a difference.
A difference. If you do it to impress someone, when that person is no more, then it crash. You have to embrace your path. And from our talk here, it looked like a life path have a lot to do with our journey. It cross with our journey.
So me and my husband, we make films, we do music, we write books, we do a lot of things. But what really gives us fulfillment is working for God, spreading His gospel, spreading His love. So not showing off on anyone, not doing anything. It's just out of love and just trying to unify peace with God and with our community and with people.
And for me, as I said the last episode, first episode, when I say this, I was watching TV. I hear a voice was talking, and I'm looking. I can't see where it comes from. It was a male voice, and he said to me, "I am the Lord thy God. I created you. Why are you not listening?" And I couldn't open my mouth. My eyes couldn't open. All I could do is cry. He said, "I created you. I send you a message. Why are you not listening to me?" So God spoke to me, and he said, I created you to do my purpose. I see what you try to do, but that was not what I created you for. So since then, my wife was there, I was crying a lot, and I had to humble to my maker. I had to say, Father, you created me. Reveal to me more of who I am or what is my purpose here. Because the world know me as a musician, as someone that write music, that direct films. We're both writers, actors, authors, who write books. But spiritual part, this is new to the world. The world never knew, but
it's not new to us.
It's not new to us, but the world never see that side of us. But God said, I don't want you to hold it. I need you to go and say, this is what I say. And this podcast is one of those things where we're not doing it for fun. We're doing it because God asked us to spread the word in a peaceful way, to teach others what he tell us in revelation and vision to speak of. And that's why our message is unity, peace, love, understanding, love one another. No matter what religion you're in, what culture you're in, know that God loves you. There's two forces that govern the world, that is good and evil. If you do good, you're in God's side. If you do evil, you do envy, division, then you work for Lucifer. And Lucifer is a dark angel. And the dark angel, you are doomed. So it's never too late. So to go back to what we were saying, our life path have to do a lot with our journey in our destiny. To go back what we were saying, and the question that we were asking about our life path. So go ahead.
So we were saying about dreams and how do you stay connected?
How do you stay connected with God?
Yes. So I don't think he's against us with our dreams. It's just that do his dreams go against his teaching?
Yes. Does it align with him?
Does it align with him? So we have to be very careful that whatever we do, we don't offend him. Or if we find ourselves that we have to make a living and we have to do this, pray to God and always hope, meditate, and just watch how your life transform.
Yes.
And that's all he asks.
That's all he asks. This session will be very short, so before we finish, I have another question for you. And the question is, how do we know if we are in our own destiny path?
Oh my God, that's a good one. So, how do you know if you're on your own destiny path? I would take me for example, because I can't speak for anyone else. So for me is when you're on your path, you'll get this feeling that you have to do it. You have to do it. You have to do it.
You can't stop.
You can't stop yourself from doing it. It's kind of like something is pushing you towards it, like doing your destiny, like this that we're doing. It's something pushing us to talk to you guys, because I'm not the type of person to just get in front of a microphone and speak. But when you have a destiny, then that's a different thing and something pushing you. You have to do it. So that's my example. You will feel it. You will feel like you have to do it, and no one can stop you from doing it. So I feel like that's how you would know that's your destiny.
And to add to what you say, most of your viewers probably know us as filmmakers, writers, musicians, and stuff like that. Spirituality is something I always say, this is my private business, it's no one's business. But as I said, God take all about it.
Yes.
He said, I have created you for my purpose. I need you to go say this.
Yes.
And part of the message is this: God is coming. A change is coming upon the world. He wants us to be united. He said we are far apart from his teaching. We are divided. The division he saw in religion, he's not happy with it, because all religion that pray to God give him glory. Who am I? Who are they? Who is he or she to tell the other one, don't pray God that way? Who you stopping getting the glory? God. So you're not doing God a favor by stopping this group from praying God the way they know how to pray in God, as long as they're not worshiping the devil. So just because you disagree with the teaching doesn't mean you are right. So God wants me to say this thing. In the vision I have, many vision I have, it's a tell them I am listening. Tell them I am watching. I don't like the division that I have seen. Every religion is equal in my eyes if they do good. Every religion is equal if they do good, if they preach peace. No matter which religion you are, or whatever the title you give yourself, if your message is division, divisive, anger that can drive a crowd of people to go hurt one another, hurt somebody else, you're not working for me. He said you work for me, because the dark angel is the one that gain power, glory when you hurt, when they hurt, because all of you are my creation. So from that note, we can say clearly, God is a God of love. So we're not here because we want to impress. We're here because our Father asks us, push us. Sometimes I would sleep. This show was supposed to start months ago. I was writing a couple books. We couldn't start it, but the urge, you have to do it.
Yes.
Until we started it, we didn't feel comfortable. Even when you're eating, you hear the voice in your head say, when are you going to start?
Yes, you have to speak to my people. You have to tell them all peace.
Yes.
You have to tell them, you have to try to bring
Unite.
them together.
So our main purpose for this show is to spread God's word. Also to preach unity, peace among the nation, among the leaders, especially the spiritual leaders. God say you are in charge of the doctrine or the religion you are leading. Therefore, it starts with you. Look in the mirror, ask yourself, the change you wish him, he, she, they to do you start making it in yourself? Look at the man in the mirror and say, am I really different than the other? Just because you don't understand the language or the culture, all you have to do is say, Father, I know they worship you a different way. Bless them. Blessed are they who are the healers. Blessed are they who are the caretakers. Blessed are they who are humble. Blessed are the teachers.
And the peacemakers.
And the peacemakers. So this is our message to you guys. So those are some great questions.
Yeah. So my last question to wrap it up for my husband is, why are people not at peace with their lives and they pray all the time? So if they're praying all the time, but they're still not at peace, they're still at war, they feel like something is wrong, what could be happening?
It's a very good question. And the reason why, from my experience, from my vision from God, it is because we are divided within ourselves. We need to reconcile with God. If we are not realign ourselves with God, we be divided within inside. The fact we divided inside, everything that speaks out of our mouth is division.
Yes.
You see, because if God is unite with us, everything that speaks out of our mouth is supposed to be peace, understanding.
So we can't harden our heart against our sisters and brothers. Learn to forgive each other, whether it's a friend, whether it's a family, whether it's somebody you went to high school with. Let bygones be bygones.
And fight against evil. We're all supposed to unite against war, division, bigotry, hatred. These are common things we should be fight, because only evil spirits are gain power when these things thrive. No matter what tribe that cause killing, hatred, division, that's evil at work.
Yes.
So therefore we know that. So God is good message, preach Trinity, and humble, love like the way. And again, I go back to the book of Thomas, the Gospel of Thomas. Jesus said, love thy neighbor like thyself. Do unto them the way you wish to be unto you. Love them, protect them the way you protect the lens that is in your eyes. So God is telling us, Jesus is telling us, we need to unite it, because he did not come only for the poor, he come for the rich, he come for everyone that willing. Jesus said, I will enter every house that welcome me.
And there was a specific part with Jesus when the taxpayer and Peter, they were enemies.
Yes.
They were enemies because the taxpayer went around
and collect
everybody's money. So it brings us back to this again, peace. Be good to your brothers.
Yes.
Whether it's the person have done you wrong, just forgive.
Again,
pray about it. Find peace in your heart. And that's
it. It may be your job to collect the tax. Yes, that's your job.
But don't kill.
It may be your job to be a police officer. It may be your job to be a military. It may be your job to be a driver or whatever it is. But you are in charge how you implement that job.
Yes.
You wear the suit, but you are responsible for the action. Therefore, just because you wear a suit, just because you have a title, doesn't mean you can't be humble. Yes. Don't let the title get the best of you and to be cruel. And if whatever you do within yourself, you shall be judged for your action. And that's what God said.
And you can't kill the person in the process of doing your job.
No, you
meaning that, all right, you're collecting tax, but you collect so much tax that person can't eat.
Can't eat.
You have a supermarket. You price the food so
high they can't afford
it. Yeah. Well, you're selling clothes. So these are the things we
it
have
has to be balanced.
Good to our sisters and brother, everyone.
Be fair, be just in our heart and mind, and everything else. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and follow, and we'll be coming in our next episode with a couple more topic, especially for those who leave the comment and Max.
All right, thank you guys. Please subscribe, please like. Again, we're available on Spotify, we're available on YouTube and Apple.
So thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.